Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Beating the Odds. It is Friday, January 3rd, 2025, and we are back with our best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Beating the Odds. Let's recap yesterday's results. So, you guys might see I'm in all black today. That's because my plays went to fucking die last night on the most disgusting way you could possibly imagine. Luckily, members only, like our membership, we had 3 and 1. Those are our best bets. Saved our asses still to winning day because of that, but yesterday's free picks, man, we got hosed. I mean, just full stop. Under 45.5, Notre Dame and UGA. That was basically free money. I told y'all yesterday on the video that was my biggest play of the day for the free picks. Easy dub. Duke team total under 17.5. That was the worst beat. It wasn't the worst beat I've ever had in my life, but it's up there, man. It's like top 2%. That was ridiculous. And if Ole Miss doesn't run up the score on them, they probably just run the clock out, end the game. But if you didn't already, I'm going to try to get that video on the video today to show you guys, like, the trick play that ended it was the most, I mean, it killed me, dude. I mean, that was insane. A trick play with 30 seconds left. I mean, just unbelievable by Duke. Great play design, but as someone who had Duke team total under 17.5, that really
And a long throw back to Hagans from Peyton Jones. Jones out there now trying to block for Hagans, who's past the 40-yard line. Hagans with a chance to take it all the way. No flags down. Touchdown, Duke.
really hurt. Celtics minus 3.5. They won by 3. Horrible. They're up by 15 in the third, so that kind of sucked. FAU and Minnesota were just blowouts. We had the over 6.5 Columbus and Detroit. Love to see that. And we had the over 5.5 New York and Toronto. That was a loss. Tough day yesterday, but we're going to bounce back today. We're paring it down today, at least on the video. I'll probably be adding some more plays later. If I do, I'll post it on my Twitter. My Twitter is linked in the description below. And I'll be posting that in the pinned comment below as well. Members, you'll obviously have those texted to you. But let's jump in the first play that we have for the day. I'm going to start with the NBA. We're going with Kings minus 3.5 versus the Grizzlies. The sharp money day is all over the Kings, so I'm rolling with that, and the public is all over the Grizzlies. You know, the reason why I think that this is the case, I mean, I can go through matchups all day long, tell you how Ja can't guard De'Aaron Fox or DeMar DeRozan. That's one of the 2 guys he's going to have to guard, which is going to be a problem. Sabonis is, I think, a bad matchup for Jaren Jackson Jr. Because he's undersized, actually. I can go through all that stuff. Kings are at home, blah, blah, blah. But I think that really the biggest reason why the sharp money and the public, the sharp money is on the Kings and the public is on the Grizzlies, is specifically because of all the trade rumors around De'Aaron Fox and how the Kings have kind of underperformed this season. I think when teams have these trade rumors, they weirdly play better. I've seen it over the years. I've seen it right now because the Kings are playing better. The Kings are at home, and I don't really see. Listen, Bane's a good defender, but Ja's gonna have to guard one of De'Aaron Fox or DeMar DeRozan. Those two should absolutely they should absolutely dominate in that way. And then the Kings have, I think, better supporting cast around their 2 guards than the Grizzlies do right now, with a ton of shooting in particular. And with the new NBA, where it's just drive and kick, drive and kick, drive and kick, drive and kick. You need the best shooters, and the Kings have that. So I like the Kings here minus 3.5 versus the Grizzlies. If they get hot from 3, they should win this game by a lot, and I mean a lot. Next, I'm going with the Rockets plus 2.5 versus the Celtics. First off, Celtics off back-to-back. They also burned me really bad yesterday, and I'm still sad about it. But they have to travel on a back-to-back. They're going to Houston. And Houston this year has been really, really solid. If they're in the Western Conference this year, they're very, very good defensively. And this team matches up very, very well with the Celtics team. Plus, Ime Udoka obviously has a very keen understanding of how these guys play. Also, still salty they pulled Jaylen Brown out last second yesterday, but it's whatever. But I think this game's I think this game's an intense game. I think you can also look at the under in this game as well. I don't know the number off the top of my head. For the under, I can look it up really quick for you guys. But I'm going to roll the Rockets here plus 2.5. Again, the sharp money's on the Rockets. They play very, very well defensively, which is what you need against this Celtics team. They're very good against the 3. Also the under also looks good. 16% of the bets, 19% of the money is on the under 220.5 with my numbers here. And I really like the Rockets here because they've got good veteran guards. They've got young guys in the interior who are very dynamic, and Jalen Green is also, I think, actually performing very well offensively. This is going to be a really intense game. I think the Rockets win it. You can bet them on the money line at plus 120, which I'm considering adding a second bet on the plus 120. Maybe the Rockets here plus 2.5. The sharp money's all over them today. We'll roll with the Rockets. Next, we're going to jump to the NHL. NHL, I'm going to roll with the over 6.5, Florida and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has been over team this entire year, and Florida played last night. When a team is playing the night before, they almost always go over the next night because their legs are heavy on the defensive end. They're more focused on the offensive end. I think this game goes way over. Pittsburgh, like I said, has been one of the best over teams this whole year. Florida last year was a big-time under team, but their defense is slightly worse than last year, and their offense is better than last year. I think this game's a really fun 5-4 type game. Give me the over 6.5, Florida and Pittsburgh. Now, like I said, I might be adding some more later. If I do, I'll post those on Twitter. My Twitter's in the description below. But guys, go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I'll see you all tomorrow.